Hello, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Donna Cameron. I am one of Mitratech's senior regulatory compliance experts. And as we like to do each month, I am going to be sharing with you today some of the more substantive issuances that our Regulatory Operations Center processed during the month of July. These come from federal agencies and are primarily related to the financial services industry. July was a little quieter than some months have been, which is often the case during the summer, but I do have a number of things to go over with you, beginning with an item from OFAC joined with the Departments of Commerce and Justice. They issued a compliance note, and it focuses on each of those agencies' policies around how they handle situations where someone self-discloses that they have violated one of the rules. So specifically for OFAC, they wanted you to know that if you do discover that you have a violation, they really encourage you to voluntarily self-disclose that. Do not wait for OFAC to come in and do an exam and find it by themselves. If you self-disclose, generally, they will go easier on you if they decide to issue an enforcement action. And of course, also the sooner they know about something, the sooner they can check and see whether it's going to impact our national security. So really important that if you do find a violation, you let OFAC know about it. And then the NCUA issued a final rule, and this one amends those standard federal credit union bylaws. And what it's doing here is allowing federal credit unions to amend their bylaws so that they can adopt a policy that would allow them to expel a member for cause with a 2/3 vote of a quorum of the credit union's board of directors. So this introduces a third method of expelling a member if you should find yourself in that situation. We had some proposed guidance from the CFPB, the Federal Reserve, the FDIC, the NCOA, and the OCC. So basically all of the banking agencies. And this would be some proposed guidance on reconsiderations of value. Those are situations where you get an appraisal or some other type of property valuation, and you find that it's deficient, and either you or the consumer ask the appraiser to take another look at it. So that is allowed, but there were some concerns in the industry about how that fits in with the agency's rules on independence between the appraiser and the lender. So they wanted to clarify that. They proposed this guidance, and they would like your comments on it by September 19th. Also, interagency, we had a statement on the importance of your contingency funding plans. What this one did is it added an addendum to the agency's 2010 statement on funding and liquidity risk management. With the recent bank failures that we've seen, the agencies want you to be sure that you have a robust plan for contingency funding if something unexpected should happen at your institution. So they really expect you to have a plan in place, different sources, and they do encourage the use of the Fed's discount window. They want you to test your plans, put them up against some various stress scenarios, so that if something unexpected were to happen to you, you would not find yourself in the situation that some of these other banks have been in. Lastly, I have a couple of things from the FTC. These both have to do with the use of endorsements and testimonials and reviews in advertising. So the first one is some guides that the FTC has, and they have revised those guides, and those have to do with the use of endorsements and testimonials. In addition, they have proposed a new regulation that would govern the use of consumer reviews and testimonials. And in both cases, what they are looking at is helping you understand what types of practices might violate UDAAP. So if you thought you were going to get through this briefing without hearing about UDAAP, sorry, they are very focused on UDAAP these days. So this would be telling you how you can use endorsements, reviews, testimonials in your ads without violating unfair or deceptive prongs in the FTC's UDAAP rules. So if you do use those kinds of things in your ads or your social media posts, take a look at those adopted revised guides and also the proposed rule. And for that one, they would like comments by September 29th. So that's it for July. I hope you have a great August, and I will look forward to talking with you in a month or so.